Howdy doody folks, welcome back for a solar weather update. Please make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Welcome to all those who are new. I hope our creator is keeping you well and safe wherever you are in the world. Today is March 14th and it is almost noon. We are over here at spaceweatherlive.com, and as we can tell, the sun's been a wee bit active. We definitely had a decent sized M1, got us up to an R1 class. So that's pretty interesting that we got bamboozled like that. So there's lots of stuff going on. It's going to affect us emotionally, sometimes physically. So we need to try and be aware of that. So if we're feeling any kind of emotional somethings or another, this can definitely have an effect on it. Now let's come on up here and take a look at our auroral activity, and we'll see what we're looking like. KP index is currently, we're currently at a 2, so it has actually come down and recovered. 80% chance of high latitude for severe forecasting. We're going to be like KP6. That's where we're actually currently at the higher altitudes. Hemispheric power, we're down here at 19. Last night we were actually up to 93, which is pretty high, folks. I'm not going to lie. It was pretty impressive. 2965 is this sunspot group right here, and this is the one that gave us our recent M class. So as we can see here, we've got a lot of friends to be playing around all over the place, so we'll have to keep our eyes open on that thing for a little while, huh? And here we're looking at our sun at 211 angstroms of light. So don't forget we got this coronal hole that is now Earth-facing along with all that plasma that arrived. And we're having all kinds of snap, crackles, and pops along the sun. This is the region that we had our M class, and as you saw down here, it's kind of weird. Let me back this up a little bit here. Watch this area here where this coronal hole just moves. It forms, it popped out the bottom, and look at that thing move around. It's pretty wild, folks. And of course, this is our equatorial plane where our north and southern polarities meet and cancel each other out. So we've got a lot of activity going on, folks. As we jump over here to Space Weather Prediction Center.noaa.gov, we can see that our KP index was at a 6 for quite a while. Dipped down into 5, and I really thought we were going to pop a 7 at one point, but apparently we did not. But that's alright. I'd rather be wrong in that instance, to be honest with you. Here we are at Lascaux C3. And it's looking like we have a little something to track here, folks. Right here. Look at this. What is that nice round object right there in the middle of all that wake? Very interesting. Now, this is Jupiter over here. So we've got a slight coronal mass ejection going this way, and it looks like one going off just past us on that side. Wonder what that was. Don't y'all? And this is within the last 24 hours. We had radio blackout impacts that were weak or minor degradation of high-frequency radio communications on the sunlit side, occasional loss of radio contact. We also had a G2 moderate storm, which is high-latitude power systems, which may experience voltage alarms, and through long-duration storms may cause transformer damages. So we could have some power outages here and there, folks. I hope everybody's staying safe and warm. And here's our Ace, Mag, and Sweep Ham. Looks like you could tell we were definitely in event mode here, but actually also kind of looks like we did some recovering here. Getting back to normal. So that's good. Here's a look at our GOES magnometer, and you can absolutely see that we were in event mode. It's kind of interesting. You can see exactly when we got smacked and how long it lasted, and then then you can see us recovering. It's very interesting when you actually come and start taking a look at this stuff for yourself, folks. It's like, wow, this is kind of neat. You can kind of learn how it all works and learn not to be so worried or freaked out or kind of know what to expect. It's fun stuff, folks. It's very educational and extremely important. And over at spaceweather.com, it's showing that the geomagnetic storm is subsiding, but it did spark off some really bright auroras. It was actually, some people actually, I haven't seen the photos yet, but there are some people that are, oh, there we go, here's one right here. We're saying that they actually got the moon behind the auroras, which is, I'm going to tell you what, this is a very rare event to be able to get a picture of the moon and the aurora together, because the moon sometimes will outshine it. That's pretty rare and very, very awesome. And as you scroll down from spaceweather.com, you can actually take a look. It looks like we've got between today and tomorrow, we've got a few asteroids to keep our eyes open for. They're between 4.8 to 2.1 and 3 lunar distances. That's, distance between us and the moon. And then, of course, we've got our speed kilometers per second and how big they are. This one's definitely the bigger, 42 meters. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't get too close. That would not be good. That one would definitely impact the ground. here we are over ISWA, looking at 94 angstroms of light and 335 angstroms of light. Let's go ahead and play these bad boys. We can actually see where our flares are coming from. Got lots of snap, crackle, and popping going on. I've got it running at about 7 frames per second, so we can kind of get through both at the same time. And we definitely see a nice little display come out of this area here, which is where we had our flare, our most recent flare rather. And looks like I'm actually just going to have to speed this baby along because, well, we're almost there. Probably should have put it 10 seconds, huh, folks? Let's watch this guy here first. This one actually does a really good job, I think, of showing. See that? Really nice and bright. Then we saw it again over here as well. So nothing major going on. I'm not seeing any signs of corona mass ejection with it, just a slight one. So nothing to really be concerned about, folks. But remember, this is going to be a busy week with everything happening, so tinfoil hats on. Remember, keep your eyes open. No fear. Remember that love is the only way forward.